Good morning, traders. So it's been a while, but not much has been happening on the charts. As you can see, we're still in the range within here and here. And currently we're just creating liquidity below this supply zone. We did tap into this demand, like you can see, literally just moved up and started consolidating. So no momentum to move up, no momentum to move down. And yeah, it's just about waiting for liquidity to be taken and then the market to decide if it is going to continue lower from the supply or the overall trend is bullish. So are we going to continue with the overall bullish trend? Not sure where my line has gone, but we had BOS over here. And we did tap into discount pricing over here, but of course there's still a lot of liquidity and POIs that remain below, so it is possible for price to come down to these levels for a deeper retracement. But yeah, for the time being, there's just absolutely nothing clear on Euro USD. If we look at DXY as well, what I wanted to potentially see was price to come down. You can see we have liquidity to come down, tap into this demand, and then give that push up higher. Just because we need to have that retracement, but once again, we did just about tap into that discount pricing. It's not the strongest pullback, and it's kind of just reversed from this area here. So there's nothing here, right? It's just a gap. So essentially there was nothing for it to reverse from. So it's weird to see this kind of reaction and, expect it to break the lows because there's like no liquidity for it to be reacting from. So it does make sense for it to come up to either of these supply areas before having that move down, since the DXY is bearish overall. But again, it's just stalling in this area. We also have supply here, which it hasn't reached, but it's creating liquidity below that supply zone. So once again, it's a waiting game with no clear direction just yet, or a complete lack of momentum. But if we look at GU, that has played out a bit more how we expected. Like I said, we're just building that liquidity over here after we tapped into that supply, and I was waiting for that move down into this demand, which we had this morning, thanks to GBP red news. So that's the demand over here. Overall trend is bullish. We are in discount pricing, and now we have this demand potentially holding. So let's take a look on the lower time frames, because yeah, we now just need a shift to confirm that price does want to have that bullish switch. So I would look for something like this, continuation up from demand, which we are starting to form. Obviously, this is just a 1 hour, but it's the same story on 15-minute. 4 hour shift would be too far, I think, but obviously that would be the stronger confirmation if you want, but you don't necessarily need to wait for that. A 1 hour shift could also be interesting enough. We see that here as well. The demand held here and price came up. It broke this supply. It didn't create that break, but it kind of respected the supply, came into this demand. So I do still want to see some kind of shift on the 4 hour that we are going to move in the bullish direction. There is no supply here to kind of continue this bearish order flow that we have here. So I'm not expecting this low to get broken below this demand, but yeah, we still just need stronger confirmation that we are going to flip bullish or continue with the overall bullish trend. So I think GU is something we could keep our eyes on this week, and EU is something we should stay away from this week. And yeah, let's see what happens. So thanks for watching, guys.